Everyone tells you to niche down, but plenty of successful businesses stayed broad. So which is right for you? And the answer is not what most people expect. There is, historically, no universal winner. Niche versus broad is not a debate with a correct side. It's a diagnostic question that has a situational answer. The right call depends on two things: where your business is right now and how stretched your resources are. Get it wrong early stage and you spread thin effort across too many audiences, making your offer hard to understand and harder to refer. Get it wrong when established and you niche yourself out of a market you're already winning. The question is never which approach is better, it's which fits your current conditions. If you are early stage or resource constrained, a narrower focus tends to win. When you are new, you don't have a proven offer or a referral engine. Broad messaging in that position has to work for everyone, and messages that try to speak to everyone tend to land with no one. Narrow your focus and your offer becomes easier to describe, easier to understand, and easier to refer. A new marketing consultant who positions as a generalist competes with every agency in the market. That same consultant who positions specifically for e-commerce brands has a clearer story and a much easier referral conversation. Narrow does not mean small forever. It means legible right now. But once demand is proven and capacity grows, that calculation shifts. If you are established with proven demand and the resources to compete across a wider market, staying broad can be the stronger decision. Breadth becomes a competitive advantage. You serve more segments, absorb more risk, and build a more defensible business. The risk of niching at this stage is real. You may voluntarily exit a market you were already winning. Ben & Jerry's started with a narrow, ethically minded audience from Vermont. As demand grew and resources scaled, the brand expanded broadly and became a global mainstream product. The niche was a starting point, not a permanent constraint. If your offer is working across multiple segments and you have the capacity to serve them, narrowing artificially is not discipline, it's self-imposed limitation. So here's a rule you can apply right now. Ask yourself two questions. First, how established is your offer? If you're still testing what works and who buys, narrow your focus. A tighter audience gives you faster, cleaner feedback. If your offer is proven and demand is coming from multiple directions, breadth is defensible. Second, how stretched are your resources? If time, budget, or team is constrained, narrow focus reduces wasted effort. Broad marketing with limited resources produces thin results everywhere. But if you have capacity to compete across a wider market, breadth becomes viable. The reason this debate feels unresolvable is that most people compare their situation to someone else's outcome, and neither conclusion holds. The right move is the one that fits where you actually are right now. If that was of value, subscribe to the channel for one real business question answered every video. For the same clarity in writing, the website and newsletter is 5minutebusiness.com.